So the talk of the town now is Jaron Boots Ennis versus Teofimo Lopez for March. All right, this is around the same time as Tank Davis is supposed to fight Lamont Roach. Interestingly enough, right? A lot of people are saying, I kind of touched on this on the previous video already. Go check it out. But my thing is this a good idea for Boots, man? Yeah, that's what I kind of like kind of touched on a little bit. A lot of people are saying this is a bad idea. A lot of people are saying it's a good idea. I'm more of on the fence. I'm like in the middle, but in the business sense, money wise, this is a pretty decent money making fight for Jaron Ennis because Teofimo Lopez, he is a 2 divisional champion. He was unified, but let Teo tell it, he was undisputed at 135, which was nonsense. But he was unified at 135 pounds, and now he is the is he the IBF? No, sorry, he is the WBO junior welterweight champion of the world. So he has the WBO strap, which is always a strap that Bob Arum's fighters have. You know how that go. And Jaron Ennis is the current IBF welterweight champion of the world. All right, so Teo would, I think, to be honest, man, on resume wise, if Teofimo was on Jaron Ennis' resume right now, I think Teo is the biggest name. That would be the biggest name on his resume. All facts. Much as I don't like Teofimo Lopez, it is what it is. He's accomplished more than a lot of the dudes on Boots' resume, man. If not all of them. Give or take, man, But on the, when it comes to like morals in boxing or it comes to things like that, man, this is a bad idea for Boots, man, because you see what just happened with the Virgil Ortiz situation. Everybody's already calling him a duck. People believe, Turkey Al-Sheikh came out and kind of like damn near confirmed it. Kind of said, well, he gave his word, but I'm calling and nobody picking up the phone. So they don't want the fight. They ducked out of the fight. So this is a guy in Virgil Ortiz that people wanted them to fight down at welterweight, and Virgil was having health problems and decided to move up in weight. But Virgil and his team didn't want no smoke with Boots when they was at welterweight as well. So, people don't like to call that out, but that's the truth, And then Virgil moves up and went through a tough fight with a hard puncher. It never got knocked out, that's impressive, man. But looked a little suspect in that fight. But he went tooth and nail, which is adversity. And we like to see when fighters fight through that. So I give Virgil all the respect just for that fight. That Chuck fight was no joke. Dude hits hard, and he weathered that storm. According to the team, Virgil Ortiz team, they're saying that Jaron Ennis and his team, they want Virgil to come back down to 147 and drain him to fight him. And he would be at a disadvantage down there. Boots claims he said he didn't say for sure he was moving up in weight. Which he did say in the ring that he was thinking about moving up in weight. See what him and his team is going to say and talk about it, But all in all, man, most boxing fans looking at it like Jaron Ennis ducked the bigger fighter. And then for him to turn around and fight Teo, who's at 140 pounds, it'll look funny. It'll look suspect because it looked like Jaron Ennis don't want smoke with bigger fighters. He just want to beat up on smaller dudes. That's what people gonna say if Boots win the fight, which he will win that fight, man. He probably will destroy Teofimo Lopez. In my opinion, it'll be worse than Errol Spence beating up Mikey Garcia. It'll end worse than that, man. I see a knockout in that fight, man. If Teo gets in there and surprises us if they fight, I'll give Teo all the love in the world, all the props, man. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. Bob Arum is saying that this is a big fight. They want it. So it looks like this fight might be happening because Bob Arum is trying to push for it. I don't know if this is a cash out. They trying to cash out Teofimo Lopez. Cause I'm like, bro, what about the big fights at 140 for Tio? Why he not lining up those fights with Gary Antoine Russell to defend his belt? What about a Devin Haney fight? What about El Rayo? What about that? What about the Richardson Hitchens that just won the IBF belt? What about Tio trying to unify down there? It's a money grab, man. Tio must be running low on bread. They look at Boots as not much of a threat because he didn't look good against Karen Chukasan. But that's Karen Chukasan, man. That dude always could fight, man. Tio is no Karen Chukasan, man. They'll find that out though. Just like everybody keeps saying, when Bud move up to fight Canelo, it's a different type of power up there. Well, then you can say the same for all these other fighters, right? They're gonna find out how the welterweight power is when they move up. Welterweight is pretty. I would say that's where Tio probably max out at. His power didn't even carry up the 140 the way it was at 135. So you think he was a good puncher at 35, then he gonna move up to 140 and it's gonna and it damn near diminishes, and then he just gonna find his power under the bed somewhere for welterweight. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. It's not like Terrence Crawford, how when the more he moved up in weight, to a certain extent, his power got more devastating, and it might have leveled off at 154. We'll see soon, but you saw he started knocking dudes out as he went up in weight. This is not the same with Teofimo Lopez, so I don't know if that's a good idea for their team to do this, but I mean, I like to see it. Fuck it, let's see it, man. I don't think it's a smart move for Boots as far as like his fucking legacy, man, or like his reputation. But money wise, it's a good idea at least, right? But we'll see what happens. Let me know what y'all think, man. This is your boy Rebel Life Boxing. Love y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. And I'm off this.